Welcome back to Half Moon's Pick. Week 18 is here. Week 17 is the books. First time we had a Week 18. This week, the last week of the season, I'm going to tell everybody, just bet lightly. This is going to be a small and short video, quick. I am not investing too much in this video. There's a lot of scenarios that are involved, a lot of screen watching. Yeah, one team might be ahead. Looking at the screen, well, that team won. We're not going to move up in placement. I'm pulling all my starters, and then next thing you know, they lose. Plus, you got the COVID and everything else under the sun. A lot of teams not even in the run, so they don't care. So, it's like I said, there's a lot going on. Quick rundown, and we'll go from there. In the news, Antonio Brown. Holy cow! I'm sure everybody's seen it. Even my mom's seen it. And it's unbelievable. It's like this guy. I can't say how he acts. He presents himself well, but I don't know if he's mentally 15 years old or he has some kind of mental disabilities. There's a guy back in the day, back in 2000, like 10 years ago, 2011, 2012. His name was Titus Young. I'll throw a picture up here. He would, this guy was mentally ill. He would, like I said, weird haircuts, start fights in the locker room. He would line up in the wrong position, go in motion whenever he wanted to. Really weird stuff. And he ended up getting kicked. No other team picked him up. He ended up, getting in fist fights. In real life, going to jail. He has tattoos on his face now. He's like all kinds of messed up. You can Google him. So I don't think Antonio Brown's that level of nuts, but I could be crazy. I don't know. Or he could be really crazy. All right, for last week, Moby Polito still in the lead by 3 points. He's 11.99, 143 and a 111. ATS winner is Uncle Jay, still 149 and 105. Week 17 winner is Cincy One Fan, 13 and 3. Good job at 111 points. Me, I didn't do so well. I dropped down in rankings. It was just a crazy week. A lot of teams putting 50 burgers out. And first time I hit 0-3 on my under and overs on Twitter. I usually do fairly well. Just one of those weeks, I guess. I went only 1 and 2 on my best bets. New England was the only team I got. And 1 and 2 of my teasers. So I went 7 and 9 overall of all my ATS, all my picks. So not a good week. And then with most, I ended up doubling down on Lions. Lions scored 29 points, but Seattle scored 51. So they did not do well. So I knew they don't do well in Seattle, but I thought, hey, this is a new team, right? No, still stuck in Seattle. So we will get on with the picks very quickly. Like I said, it's going to be a quick day, quick video, and we will get on with it. Let's get on with the show. Saturday, we got Kansas City traveling to Denver. Kansas City's 10-point favorite. They are trying to get the number 1 seat, and they need a win plus a Titan loss, so they're playing first, so they won't know what Tennessee's going to do. Denver is out of it. Like I said, this is the first Saturday game, so I'm taking Kansas City minus 10 on this one. Denver showed me nothing last week or last couple weeks. I think they have canceled it for the season. Next Saturday game, we got Dallas traveling to Philadelphia. Dallas is a 7-point home away favorite. They have clinched the division, and Philadelphia has clinched the playoff berth. So I don't think either of these two teams are going anywhere. So not much is happening in Philadelphia. Will they play spoiler? I don't think they will. Dallas in the 4th seat. So yeah, I'll give you Dallas minus 7 on this game. Next, we got Cincinnati Bengals traveling to Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns announced that Baker Mayfield is going to be out. He's struggling and he needs shoulder surgery. So right now, I know the point spread was Cincinnati minus 2.5. Cincinnati, Joe Burrow has been killing it. But they are able to clinch first, so they might want to win this. But Cleveland playing spoiler, their defense is depleted. Baker Mayfield's out, so I don't know what the spread's going to be. Like I said, the last one I got listed was 2.5. I assume it's going to be somewhere around 5, 6, guessing. Probably nothing over 7. I don't care if it's 10. I'm still taking Cincinnati. So give me Cincinnati in the spread. Next, we got Green Bay at Detroit. Green Bay's clinched first seat no matter what, win or lose. Rodgers is probably sitting out with all their starters. Detroit, once they're still playing, they're going to throw whatever they got at Green Bay at home and hopefully end the season on a high note. Detroit will, pull out all the tricks and stops. Detroit's getting 2.5 points and home field, so give me Detroit plus 2.5. Next, we got the Chicago Bears traveling to Minnesota. Both teams are out. This is a divisional game. Give me Chicago plus 2.5. I know Kirk Cousins is probably still out from COVID, so give me Chicago plus the 2.5 points. Next, we got Washington at the New York Giants. Washington is a 6.5 point road favorite. Both teams are out. Giants proved to me that they cannot score whatsoever. I don't care. Washington probably, will take this. So give me Washington plus 6.5. Next, we got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville at home. Indianapolis winning in. So they're playing. Jacksonville, man, they just stink. They just horrible. But here they're coming back home. I know everybody and their brothers taking 15.5 points with Indianapolis. I'm going to take Jacksonville and just hope for a prayer. It's probably number one confident point on the contest. But Jacksonville plus 15.5 points. Probably by game day, it probably might be up to 20. I don't know. It's going to be up there. So give me Jacksonville plus all those points. Next, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at Baltimore. Baltimore's home favorite, 3.5 points. If you remember back in week 13, Pittsburgh did win 2019, where Baltimore tried for that 2-point at the end and tried to win it and failed. Baltimore, 3.5 points. Give me that home team. And Pittsburgh needs a win. So I think Baltimore's going to play spoiler. So Baltimore minus 3.5 at home. Next, we got the number 1 seed Tennessee Titans at the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans are a 10.5 point home favorite or home dog. Tennessee, they clinch home field with a win around the playoffs. So they're going to play up to a certain point. I think Houston's going to play spoiler. I think they're going to try to play their best. It's a divisional game. Houston is at home and getting 10.5 points. I know they can play some games, when they want to. I know last week they not so much, but give me Houston plus 10.5 points to play spoiler. Next, we got the New Orleans Saints traveling to Atlanta. Atlanta is out of it. They are a home dog. If New Orleans win with a 49er loss, they can get into the division. At week 9, the Atlanta won 27-25. So, here we go. We're getting points. I'm at home. Atlanta going to try to play spoiler in the season on a good note. So give me Atlanta plus 4.5. Next, the New York Jets traveling to Buffalo. Buffalo win and they clinch the division. Again, divisional game. 17 points, man. That's a lot of points. New York Jets can show they can play that. They played Buccaneers close all game, lost it at the very end. I'm getting 17 points on this, probably more by game day. So give me New York Jets plus 17. Then we got the San Francisco 49ers at the LA Rams. San Francisco 49ers are a 5.5 point road dog. They winning in. That's all you got to do. Win the game, San Francisco, and you're in the playoffs. It's a divisional game. You're getting 5.5 points. I don't know if Garoppolo's playing or not. And week 10, San Francisco did win 31-10. Can they win out for the season, beating both games? Rams are in it no matter what. Stafford's been throwing a bunch of interceptions. Defense been keeping them in. Can they keep it close? I think so. San Francisco has more to play for, so give me San Francisco plus that 5.5 points. Next, we got the New England Patriots traveling to the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins are a 7 point home dog. New England, they clinched the playoffs no matter what, so win or lose. They still can get first seeds, but a lot has to happen. They need to win. They need Buffalo, Kansas City, and Tennessee to lose. That's the only way they're getting first seed. Not so much, so they might not even try. I'm thinking divisional game. Miami always plays them tough at home, so give me Miami +7. Next, we got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals are a 6.5-point home favorite. Arizona has clinched the playoff berth. They can get the divisional win if they get the win, and plus if the Rams lose. They'll be playing the same time as the Rams, so like I said, scoreboard watch it on this one. The Rams might be blowing them away at halftime, and Arizona just might cancel. But I don't think so. I think the Rams are going to, the San Francisco game be close. That means Arizona's going to want to win this game. So give me Arizona -6.5. And then we got the Carolina Panthers at Tampa Bay Bucks. Tampa Bay Bucks are an 8-point home favorite. Tampa Bay's in the 3rd seat. Carolina's out of it. Tampa Bay's already clinched the division. So not much to play for. Carolina stinks, no matter who's in there. So give me, but the other thing I don't like about this game is, Tampa Bay, they just play to the level of competition sometimes. I'd say about 70% of the time they will. Other 30% they'll blow out. Stay away from this game, but I'm taking Tampa Bay -8. Last but not least, we got the Sunday night football game. The winner goes to the playoffs, the loser goes home. The best game of the week, I think. We got the LA Chargers traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders are a 3-point home dog. Week 4, the Chargers won 28-14. Will they do it this time? Will they sweep them? That's what they got to do. Usually I'll go split the difference. So for me, I'm going to take the Vegas. Have been on a roll, and this is probably the biggest game in Vegas. So give me the Las Vegas Raiders plus the 3 points at home, and we'll see them in the playoffs. So like I said, hopefully I ran that off quick enough. You got to understand, you could always pause it if I went too fast. Usually don't go this fast, but like I said, not much to say. I'm just playing it by ear on what I think and who's going to win. And, usually the last week of the season, I don't do very well. So you might fade all my picks and you might become a winner. I don't know. Like I said, I've just played out a scenario in my head of what I think is going to do, and that's how I played my picks. So thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. This weekend I'll give you my under and overs, and hopefully I won't go 0-3 like the first time I did this season. And I will see you next week. Thanks again. Peace.